All right, so for questions 9 and 10, it asks, two sides of a triangle have the following measures. Find the range of possible measures for the third side. So notice here that it says find the range. Right? Find the range of possible measures. So that means I've got to have a lower value and an upper value to give me that range. So what I'm going to do for this one is my lower values, my upper values are going to be given in two ways. So I'm going to start off by saying that my third side is going to be represented by x. And I know that x has got to be between a low value and a high value. All right, so I'm going to start these problems off with this. Blank less than x less than blank. So for this side here, this blank over here, I am simply going to subtract the two numbers given. And then this side over here, I am simply going to add the two numbers given. That gives me my lower limit and my upper limit. So if I subtract my two numbers for the left side, I'm going to end up with 10 minus 9. And I'm just going to subtract the largest number minus the smallest number. And it gives me, let's change that back to red, and it gives me a lower limit of 1. So that means all of my values for my x, for my third side, has to be greater than 1. Now for my upper limit, it says to add the two numbers. So I'm going to just write that up here, 10 plus 9. And my upper limit is 19. So then my third side for this problem, my x, has to be between 1 and 19. Anything outside of those numbers would not work. So now let's move over to question 10, and we're going to do the same process. Start off with putting my x here in the middle with my two blanks, my lower limit and my upper limit. So if we look back at question 9, I'm going to separate these two here. If we look back at question 9, to get my lower limit, it says to subtract. So I'm just going to do a quick subtraction in my head. 12 minus 6. I'll write it down here. 12 minus 6. My lower value is 6. On the right side, my upper limit. If we look back at question 1 as our example, for my right side, I have to add those two numbers together, and it gives me an upper limit of 18. So to kind of simplify or to rewrite my answer altogether, it's going to look like 6 less than x less than 18. And that gives me my range of possible measures.